Come on, set. 18, Gator.
Check. Switch. Tight dog.
You're out.
No.
Now.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Ready.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
218, ready.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Rock it. Check.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go. Hey, Foxtrot.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Five.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
You better be ready.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Juju Smith-Schuster. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Half 10. Middle. Half. Check 13.
Tighten up. Deuce.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Alert flare.
Gun.
Hey, check 24.
Hey, tight. Hey, go.
From the gun, it's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Allen going to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Ready.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Go! 60 Pittsburgh.
53, Mike, 53. Here we go. Check your hot read. Check 90.
Hey, zoom. Hit it.
2nd and 2. He's going to float this over the middle deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Jim,
Hey, home.
Jim, check 52. Watch twist. Watch the
Alert.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the
Allen now on 1st down. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know something, big guy? We're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Hey,
2
exit.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Safe, safe, safe.
Protein spill.
Show an A, show an A. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Look, squeeze.
Fresno, Fresno.
Let's go.
Now Hunt. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey,
Here we go.
these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
We ain't giving up nothing today. Get it.
Back to throw here. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here.
Stephon Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 77 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Down. 60 outlaw.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Greystone travel.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Pick the edge, pick the edge.
Let's go. Get set.
43. Watch switch.
Ready.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now, after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10.
Check curls. Hey, alert 3.
Hey, Sam on.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line. 95 is Mike. Watch 95. Hey, I'm coming after you.
2nd and 9 now. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13.
Big edge.
6 guys.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
On 2nd down, Jefferson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set.
Hey, we heavy on the edges. 36.
49, check 49, check 49. Middle. Check.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
52 the mic. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Kill. Watch the safety creep.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Allen, and Diggs has it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
To the air, Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he completes it to Hunt. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Back to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception, but not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Turn up. Leo. Check 26, check 26.
On second down, it's Drake. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Hey, orbit. I'm coming. Yes.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Check.
Golf.
53.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
53 is the mic. 53. Check 53.
Get it.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Allen now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Now Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Regular.
Alert three. Watch out.
Allen will try again on second down. It's complete to Diggs. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
And the Bills first down.
From midfield, here's Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Wide, get wide. Check hot route. Hot.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. Allen now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You can't block me. Deuce. Alert flare.
Hey. High 7.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their
pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Not today.
Hey, check. Off 52.
To try again after the sack. Allen. And the pressure gets to him again. Myles Garrett in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Let's go. Watch twist. Watch the twist. Shift.
Rush in.
Slam. Check your hot read.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen going deep for Diggs. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence. that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Ready?
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Number 53, Mike 53. Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt.
Jim. You must get tired of seeing me.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
And Lobo.
Check, 53's Mike. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
5.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 42. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
52.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. He's crashing.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
You got him.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Ready. 10-2 soft.
Mike, let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go.
General West.
Check 4.
Speed grip.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Loss of 5. It's 4th down.
'61 Matchbox Lights.
Hey, they're scared. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm on.
So that'll back him up 5. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at about the 14. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Tackles.
Half 85. Hey, tight. 6-6, pull it high.
Whip.
Watch the whip.
Half 10.
Check. Fresno.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Allen. The left side caught by Diggs.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing now is Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Check
23. 218. Chopper.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
To throw, it's Allen. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A very solid gain of 27. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41.
Check.
Hey, tight.
Switch. Check.
Hey, home.
3, alert 3.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie, there to bat that one away. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
1st down, Buffalo.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Allen to throw once more. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st.
A gain of 15. And
52 is the mic.
52 is the mic. Watch the run.
Sub.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Myles Garrett. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Alert.
Check.
Alert.
Joker.
Hey, seam 6.
Now Allen. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Myles Garrett, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Third and long.
Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Allen. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the return will stop right around the 25. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
That's what I'm talking
The
about.
last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Even. 4 down. Even.
They run right side with Hunt. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, but it'll be 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here now, Brett Maher. He hit from 62 in his rookie season of 2018. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. They try the fake field goal. It doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Stop. No. Switch. 36, 30.
Middle. Check 49. Check.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Allen throwing again. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And Diggs has it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's able to find Diggs. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
First down, and they're going to throw without him. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.